Just wanted to do a quick overview of where we're at on it. We got cable hooked up to hold the hood. Front is all together. So I got turning signals to work in the front. Well, long story short, this headlight harness, I figured out what wires was for high beams and low beams. And right now I have the low beams hooked up, but for some reason I'm not getting power for high beams, so I got to figure that out. We got turning signals hooked up. They blink fast, so I got to put resistors in them. I've drove it a couple of hours so far on the road already, and she's running good. There's some squeaks coming from the front hood. I think I need to put some rubber pads on these fenders here. Pretty sure that's where it's coming from, squeaking. But we kind of got stuff, temporarily put in here. Not sure if I like that air intake. I might switch that up. Got our electric fans hooked up. Right now I am dealing with trying to figure out why I don't have power at the HVAC controls. Just got the stock 2003 gauge cluster sitting in there. I know it's upside down right now, but I was working on it. That's why it's all in pieces or crooked. But it's running and driving down the road. Cruise works and everything. Tonight I was working on putting some caps over those holes, because that air comes from those vents right there down behind they were originally for fresh air vents, but I'm gonna close them off. So yeah, right now we're trying to figure out what the problem is with the HVAC controls. So there's power for ignition, but there's not 12 volt battery power on this pin. I looked up a chart, a pin out chart, and I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm gonna get a different HVAC controls tomorrow, and we're gonna see if that fixes it. If that doesn't fix it, I might have to go back to the shop, because it's a little out of my territory as far as figuring out electrical issues. Yeah, that's how it's looking. I'm just leaving the cover off the steering column for now, because has to come apart a couple of times, so I might as well leave it off. But power seats work. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go to Hicksville Auto Recyclers and get it HVAC, so we'll get some driving video of it tomorrow morning. But that's how she's looking. Still got to get a return line T for this, so I can run my return line of the fuel pump where it needs to be. Took it to a car meet last night. Seems like people are liking it, so that's good. Got the bed bolted down. So the tail lights, the 2003 originally had 3 bulbs, one for reverse light, one for turning signal, clearance, backup, whatever. But this just has, these lights just have one bulb, and I'm not able to get it to work right. Like when I put my two-ways on, when I put my turning signals on, it'll backfeed and it'll put the two-ways on. So not sure why it does that. I'm thinking it's because it's got multiple bulbs to do stuff, and it's either backfeeding through the ground. So what I did is I just hooked up clearance and brakes to these, and then we're gonna buy a light strip, one of those strips that go along the bottom here, and we're gonna hook that into the brake wiring, or the trailer brake. I'll try to hook it up into this junction, or that whatever you call them, distribution boxes there. I'm gonna try to wire it into that. If that don't work, I'm gonna just run it directly to the trailer wiring, because I checked the trailer wiring and it's worked, and all the pins work. But we're not gonna have any turning signals there. I'm gonna have a strip light that either has like a light that goes like that, or just a blinking, just something to indicate turning signals. So that's what we're doing there. We're gonna have brakes, clearance, and then we're gonna have turning signals on the strip here. So I gotta get that ordered. Ooh, what else? Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get the interior wired up, like get the AC or the heater working, the air working, and I'm gonna get the stereo ordered. Once we cut a hole for that, I can access that back there to install or modify and install the 2003 wiper motor, because I tried to hook up the wires from, so that's just a single speed. The 62 just had a single speed wiper motor, so it doesn't work with the 2003 wiring. I tried it different ways and it don't work. So I'm just gonna run it directly. I'm just gonna do more of the modification where I put the 2003 wiper motor in this, instead of trying to make this motor work. Instead of trying to make the 62 motor work with the 2003 wiring, we're just gonna go all 2003. We're just gonna switch out the motor. It's gonna take a little bit of fabbing back there, but that's the only way I see of doing it, and it's not too bad. We just gotta have a hole here so we can access it. And next thing is going to be to hook up the sunroof. Hopefully we can get that all hooked up so we can operate it. But as you can tell, I've already went down a dirt road. She ain't afraid to get dirty, or he isn't afraid to get dirty. Yeah, we'll get some running videos tomorrow. Almost ready to start the Trans Am build. Get you a shot of how the sunroof looks. See you tomorrow. recyclers this morning, and we're gonna try to find a HVAC control for this thing that works.